Hi guys, Liz here, aka Isabelle Cheren. Welcome to a Coffee with Isa. I haven't done one for a little while. I don't know why. There's no real reason for that. I've just been busy living real life. Well, I don't know about living it, but just experiencing it. Okay. I've just been doing things in real life, and I've had a bit of a Netflix period where I've been sort of binge watching loads of things, absolutely loads of things. And of course, I don't know if anyone watched the series called You. Well, that came back on, so I binge watched it the other night, and I have seen the whole series, and I mean, whoa. The ending I was not expecting. So anyhow, I've seen that. And then, of course, there was Sex Life. Goodness me, get that right. And I watched that. That was a bit of a different take on things, but it was the typical, there is always a happy ending. I was kind of hoping there wouldn't be, because, I mean, there's a happy ending for them in real life. You know, they're together, but I didn't expect there to be, but there was. And then, of course, everyone was all hunky-dory afterwards, and I thought, yeah, life isn't really quite like that. But, so I've been catching up on all of that. I've just been taking my time in Second Life, just doing as and when I want. I've been having a few creative moments with Mad P and Chez Moi. Like for today, I'm actually sitting on a Chez Moi item. It's a Samoa rattan bench, and it's now at the Collaborate. And, you know, I just thought, you know what, sometimes I get things and I think, I'm not the greatest photographer, but I can make it part of a video. And I love doing sort of like those ad type things that I've been doing. They're just fun to me. So yeah, I've been getting into that and just having a laugh, really. I've been doing a lot with a book club and with Drax behind the scenes with a couple of different things and helping create avatars and for various things. And yeah, just doing that kind of thing too. Yes, I've been a bit diverse. I've also been chatting to someone online, which I don't know if it'll go anywhere, to be fair. I have not a clue. We've come across each other on different dating apps, funnily enough, and we've always matched, but then something always happens and we never ever exchanged phone numbers and never ever got to that point. And it was just like, I'd write something and I wouldn't hear anything, and I was like, oh, okay. But this time round, so we matched on Facebook dating about, I guess like nearly 5 weeks ago now. And this time we actually swapped phone numbers. So then we were WhatsApping. But the thing is, that's all we were doing. So we've just been WhatsApping. And I was starting to get a little bit despondent because I thought, well, I'm not really looking for a text buddy. I can pick up a text buddy anywhere, really. It's not hard. I might as well have a relationship in Second Life, Ren, which is ideally not what I want to do. So I kind of mentioned it, and then randomly on Friday night, I got this phone call. Like I was just falling asleep and my phone went, and it was a video call. And I was like, see me at my worst. Great stuff. Anyhow, we chatted and it was actually really nice, and he's a really nice guy. But I just get mixed feelings whether it will eventuate into a real life, like stepping out meeting. And then earlier this evening, I suddenly got this message that says what he's doing tomorrow, and said, would you like to meet up for a drink? And I'm like, I need like 5 weeks to prepare, man, you know. I need a good couple of days. Because I'm not that confident to go out into places and meet people. I really am not. So that came as a bit of a woo to me. And on top of that, I'm absolutely broke. So yeah. So that won't be happening tomorrow. But anyhow. I was talking about it at the book club the other day. I was saying, yeah, I've been talking for 5 weeks. I think I'm pretty good like that. Yeah. I don't push for anything. I'm quite laid back, but sometimes I think, you got to get beyond that. Otherwise, you'll never know whether this person's, for you or not. And that works both ways. So, well, we'll see. But yeah, and then I had friends in World who were trying to matchmake me. Very nice of them. They matchmade me with a guy. And I was like, I don't need matchmaking in World because I will not matchmake with anybody. I would consider dating someone in virtual world if they were also, very open to reality. So it would be both virtual and real. And, that's very rare to come across. So I was just like, really? And so I was very polite and I said hi to the guy. And he's a very nice man. But, he has a partner in real life. And I'm like, nah. No. I just quite promptly told my friends, yeah, don't do that. Just don't matchmake me. It's best. I'm actually best left alone in World because I'm always busy and it's a relaxing experience for me. I go in there to just relax. I actually don't want the baggage of worrying about logging in and not talking to someone and not being there for someone and just all those things. It's never been my thing. And I think over the years, this to me is my escape from my somewhat boring reality or my chaotic reality. And I just like to come and just like chill. And so I most people on my friends list will say this. They never hear from me at all. It's very rare. The only people that hear from me are Rosie and Chris because we all live by each other. But other than that, we could be on the same sort of, platform and not speak because we each respect each other's privacy and space and what each other's doing. We all have different aims when we come in here. And I'm like that with everybody. I just don't. And I'm terrible because I will add you back as a friend if you friend me. And but all of you that have friended me, you know the score. You never hear from me. I know, it's really bad. But if you're happy with that, that's okay. Because every now and then you might suddenly get my attention. And that's fact because I am really busy all the time. And like I said, it's, if I'm not doing something for myself, I'm doing something for someone else. So often I'm doing little bits for Drax and that keeps me busy. And that's what I'm doing. I've had some interesting things happen recently. Very interesting things. I'm not really sure I should say on here. Okay, I'm going to say. So, I have a friend that I met on the Tickety Talk, right? And she actually creates content, like all people on the Tickety Talk. But her content is actually related to feet and domination and feet and heels and stuff like that. Anyhow, so she's a very interesting lady. She's a lovely lady. We've become actually quite good friends, funnily enough, and we're going to meet up in the summer. She's actually a really nice lady, but she started doing that kind of content and spreading to OnlyFans due to the fact that she bought a house and a bunch of men absolutely ripped her off by nearly £7,000. Didn't finish the work that they were meant to do and left her absolutely at a loss to get this house livable. So the only thing she could think of was to create content to earn extra money because she has a job during the day, but that was not enough. Anyhow, so she started creating content and I started following her because I thought she was funny at first. I just like, and I was just bemused by all these people that were following and engaging in it. Anyhow, so I messaged her one day and I said, it's really interesting what you do because I wanted to do that, but you're blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we ended up hitting it off, and ever since that was about a good year ago, we've been good friends, and I know all about her content, and I have a laugh, and anyhow, she said to me, there's this person, if you want to follow them, they will pay you to, how do I say this? they will pay you to humiliate them. Right? They like feet, but they will pay you to humiliate them. And this man allows her to log into his bank account and withdraw money. Of course, there is a catch to it, because he has to approve the withdrawal by his app on the phone. So he has to actually click, yes, I agree. So there is a bit of that, but it's the whole thing is about humiliating him and about, threatening to tell his wife and all this thing. Whether he's got a wife or not, I don't know, but it's just the whole process of that really excites him. So anyhow, I followed him. He followed me. Next thing I know, I got a message. Hello, miss. Will you blow up my phone? I was like, okay. So I said, how? How do I blow up your phone? And he said, you can humiliate me. And I said, I don't need to humiliate you. You're already humiliating, really, to be honest. I said, you're a pathetic soul for even coming to me. Well, from there, he wanted to pay me, and I wouldn't accept his payment. I said, no, that's not enough. And I wanted more. So I told him, and literally within a couple of minutes, he had transferred me the money. I'm kidding you not. Then I get his phone number, and he said, will you blow up my phone? I said, no, I'm not going to blow up your phone. I just want to see you and laugh at you. Well, next thing I know, he's video calling me. So my phone is pointing to the wall. So it's held above my head. And I won't tell you what he was doing because, this is, But all I will say is all I had to tell him was basically what a pathetic human being he was, and he should be ashamed of himself and all these things. And do you know what? I quite enjoyed it. I will not lie. I really enjoyed it. And Rosie said to me, she said, I think you found your kink. And I said, you know what? I think I have. So I'm like, yeah. This isn't hard, actually. This isn't hard for me to insult someone who's been so pathetic. And honestly, it was only a couple of minutes, and yeah, I earned £25 for a couple of minutes of me being incredibly insulting. And I thought, yeah. There is a bit more I can tell you, but I'm not going to. But I just thought I'd let you know what I did. So, and this person is into feet, so it was interesting. And it's interesting when I speak to my friend, because she said that is her niche. Her niche is, she is like dominatrix. And I went, yeah. See, I cannot sit there and go, yes, daddy, and all this. I don't understand people that can. I said, but I can certainly tell a man that he's absolutely pathetic. I have not a problem in saying that. I don't know whether that's years of coming across men who are just pathetic, or whether that is just, I don't know. But I gotta say, I enjoyed it. So, yeah, maybe I might make a new career move. Who knows? Who knows? You just never know. It was an interesting experience. And of course, I screen filmed it to make it even more humiliating for him. So I screen filmed it, and then I did screenshots and I sent them to him, and I said, this is how pathetic you are. Now off you trot. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, he actually spoke to me afterwards, and let me just get this clear. It's not about him doing the deed and having an ending. It's about the whole power play, and about me being incredibly insulting to him and laughing at him and that kind of thing. So let me just get that clear. It doesn't lead to an end like that. But he came on the camera, like his face, and he spoke to me, and it was quite a nice, thank you, darling. That was very kind of you. And yeah, I was just like, yeah, now off you go. So yeah, the world's a very strange place. It really is. I thought I was quite open-minded and had learned everything in this life, but I think there's a lot more to learn. And yeah. So will I go down this road of exploring this? No. I'm considering it. Yeah, I am considering it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh no, I wouldn't do that, because that'd be a lie. Because actually, I don't actually have to do anything. I just have to bring my power of my voice and my attitude. And I think, yeah, I can do that. In the meantime, my avatar will always be sweet. She will always be sweet. And no, she won't be doing stuff in Second Life. No. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you about that. It's yeah. It is interesting. I think it's interesting when you come across people who are doing this sort of thing, and the reasons why they're doing it, but also the fun that they're having from it as well. So you're not having to expose yourself. You're not having to do anything. You're just having to meet a need. And that's definitely something I could do, because I don't think that I would have any issue telling someone how pathetic they are. Because I'm just like, yeah, you are pathetic. Anyhow, I'm going to go. And I will put down details underneath this video of this beautiful chair. And I will also put down details under this video of the outfit I'm wearing from I Am Collection. And it comes in a number of colours. I just thought this is kind of like a different way to blog things as well. I quite like this idea because it just... it's less static for me and less boring. I'm not really great at taking pictures. I mean, I've never been that great. I don't doctor my pictures. I don't do anything to them, really. I just take them. Sometimes I try and do them in depth of field, depending on the wind light and stuff. But I just, there's not much I do to pictures. So they're not like, Photoshop wonders. They're just like basic pictures that, people can see. So I thought, when I get products, I can make them into videos. So that's what I've been doing. Anyhow. Have a nice week, and there's a couple of things coming out this week, so I will see you then. Okay, bye-bye.